is ABC Action News.
The final chapter begins now at noon. The penalty phase as the case of a convicted police killer becomes a matter of life or death. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Laura Harrison for Dan Schaefer.
And good afternoon. I'm Dia Riley. Emotional moments inside that courtroom today. The family of the two Tampa police officers killed by Dontae Morris spoke to the judge in charge of sentencing him. Our John Thomas was at the courthouse for all of it. He joins us live now with what's happening right now. Good afternoon, John.
Well, good afternoon. You know, this hearing started at 8:30. By 9:30, this hearing was done, but that was long enough for the family members to come up and step forward and say whether or not Dontae Morris should live or die. A licensed psychologist would take the stand and tell the court when it came to borderline intellectual functioning.
Relative to the average person, Mr. Dontae Morris would be functioning in a lower range.
But it wasn't hard to figure out where the family of slain officers Jeffrey Kokab and David Curtis stood on the issue of whether Morris should live or die.
I will never, ever be able to make new memories with my brother now or ever again.
In her anger, Jeff Kokab's younger sister Stephanie fought back tears. Cindy Warren, David Curtis's mother, would talk about remorse and forgiveness and was very blunt with how she thinks Morris should approach both.
He should now ask this court to put him to death immediately without hesitation.
And then the wives of the fallen officers. Sarah Kokab, Jeff's wife, would choke up as she spoke of her pain and her strength.
Good morning.
I am still heartbroken, and I will always be heartbroken from losing my husband. I will never be the same. But there is no room in my heart for anger or hatred towards you. And I refuse to let you have that much control over me.
And calm and collected, Kelly Curtis, David Curtis's wife, would analyze and summarize with a shocking revelation.
Dontae Morris was on the same Little League football team as my brother. I have pictures at home of the two of them playing side by side on the football field. He was good. He had a chance to make something of himself. He could have gone far with football, but he chose not to.
That absolutely floored me when I heard that in court. Dontae Morris and Kelly's brother played on the same football team, and she has pictures of him in her house, the two of them together playing football. This hearing continues tomorrow. It's going to start up again at 8:30. The state has one more witness. That person is another doctor to talk about Dontae Morris's mental health. In Tampa, John Thomas, ABC Action News.